Hello, today we're going to be talking about Sign of the Times, the final DLC, which will be coming out in either the 25th or the 26th of July. And this video is just to show all of what everyone needs to know about the DLC, what it's about, what it'll entail, what we'll gain from the DLC, and just what to expect really. And I'm just going to be pointing out a few locations, some outfits, and hopefully something that you haven't seen before. And don't forget to like and comment, and yeah, let's get right into it. So firstly, we're going to be delving into the background of the DLC, which will be Father James and Lincoln going to Sammy's bar to really close the void on his death and the whole fiasco with the Sammy dying and Ellis and stuff. He's just going there to get some peace really. And it's kind of and he interrupts a ritual that's currently going on in there by the Ensanglante, where they're kind of trying to sacrifice a young woman called Anna, and obviously Lincoln fends off these goons and is obviously targeted. But obviously, Father James tries to get Lincoln to help Anna out, and hopefully keeping her from any, let's just say, harm or any evil that he's currently facing against Marcano and the vengeance inside of him or whatever. But the whole DLC will be around this cult called the it's hard to say, Ensanglante, which they currently take up, quote, dark places, which are like places that have had like bad history with them. Hence why Sammy's bar was picked, because of all the death and the bad spirits around, and that's why they do the rituals, just to get rid of them. Or, well, that's my opinion, theory anyway. But moving on to the villain, which is Bonnie Harless. She is the leader of the Ensanglante, and she is linked to the Harless Mansion in some way. It could be owned by her, or it could be her relatives, but my theory of her is that she has suffered some kind of tragedy at that mansion, and that's why she started the whole cult, just to get rid of these evil spirits and hopefully pass them on to the next life. Or she could be going a different way, trying to summon the devil. You know, it normally goes that way, but whatever gets her off, I suppose. Moving on to the new locations, we finally got a name for one, which was the Sakist, if I'm saying that right. Sanatorium is one of the locations, which is considered a dark place. As we've seen a couple of images and videos of it, especially this one when the woman is creating some kind of sacrifice with a dead body. It looks kind of creepy, and just to see one of them screaming women just pop out of that place will really give me the creeps, so I'm looking forward to that place. Next one is Park Wells, or is it Wells Park? I can't remember. Middle school. And this is yet another one of the dark places, which another tragedy is taking place. And obviously they're going to have these totem kind of shrine things there, everyone. I think there's 3 of them, and that leads me to our last one, which would be the Harless Mansion, which once again I said that would be where it could possibly be the HQ of the Ensanglante, but it is connected to Bonnie Harless in some way. And there's another one, I don't know what this is going to be used for, but is like some kind of underground nightclub. But first I thought it was one of the versions of Sammys that you could create, but there's a picture of Bonnie at this club, so I doubt it's going to be Sammys, because obviously you wouldn't have guarantee to have completed and refurbished the full of Sammys before finishing the DLC. So yeah. And there's going to be 2 new abilities. The first one being slow-mo shooting. This is going to be like exactly like the slow-mo driving, but with the shooting version. And if you've played Red Dead Redemption, then you'll be pretty used to it with the Deadeye. And this is going to be a quite easier way to take down enemies, especially if you're playing on hard difficulty. So, and I don't really use like slow-mo kind of stuff, so it's not really useful for me, but for other people it might be. And another ability is the ability to throw throwing knives. Yes, that'll be the new kind of grenade. Last one we had the the signals for the sniper, Robert Marshall's sniper. So these ones are going to be the thrown knives. And to be quite honest, if they're very accurate, then I could see myself using these. And they are a pretty great addition to add to the game because, as you see, Lincoln's a veteran and he's always got that trusty combat knife that we never seem to see him use. So there's only one card that we know of that is being added into the DLC, which is the Samson Harrier. That's kind of like a 50s hot rod, and it kind of looks like the one off Mafia 2 and Jimmy's, I think it was the portrayal of Jimmy, which you got. I think it was called the Weber hot rod or something like that. But it kind of looks like that. It's gained from finishing the bartender's missions, who you'll finally recruit into Sammy's bar, and then he'll give you this car as some kind of payment. So I'm kind of looking forward to driving that around because it looks pretty fast, and to be honest, it'll look pretty cool driving it. And there's one outfit that has been shown as well, which is Lincoln with a checkered shirt, and he's got like a kind of vest on, so I don't know what kind of outfit they're going for here, but it looks pretty cool. And obviously we don't know the other outfits, so I'm not even going to bother there. Now on to the new characters. We only knew of 2 new characters, not including Bonnie Harless, which the first one being Anna. She is going to be like the side character of this story with Father James, and she's kind of one of the victims of the rituals that we'll save on the first mission of the DLC, and she'll currently be trying to help us throughout our whole story on taking down the Ensanglante. And our second character is Sammy's sister. She's called Lily, or Lillian Robinson, and she quests Lincoln on rebuilding Sammy's bar, which is kind of weird because we've never heard of her before or had any kind of mention he even had a sister, to be honest. But I think she'll just be like a minor character, so she's not really essential to the story. And this links onto the final rebuilding Sammy's bar, which we've all wanted since one of the first DLCs. We've been asking for it, and it's finally came. And as they've shown with, there's a lot that you can customize. You can go upstairs, you can customize the basement, you can get a band to play regarding if you've completed the missions, because there's a drummer that gives you a mission, and if you've done that mission, they will start playing inside of your bar. And obviously you'll have to pay for these, so you're going to have to try and save up all your drug money that you've been running. And I'm really excited for the customization of Sammy's bar, because it's somewhere that's Lincoln is just sit and chill instead of just hiding out in his basement all day, you know. I've got a feeling that this is going to be like the weed mission, where it's going to take a certain amount of time to refurbish, and then obviously we're going to be acting as some kind of bouncer at the front door as like some kind of side quest, which could gain us a lot of money and additional upgrades. But I'm kind of excited for this DLC because of this reason alone, that we get to refurbish. And some of the refurbishments look pretty good as well. I've seen the bartender looks classy. You can put a portrait of Sammy behind the bar, and just the whole place looks amazing. So that's probably the biggest thing I'm excited for in this whole DLC. And as well as the cars and clothes. Not so much excited for the story, but it could change us if I play it. I could seem to like it. And yeah, that's mostly it that we've found out. I don't think there's anything else. If there is, comment below, because I would love to know. And yeah, subscribe for some more, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.